Look outside, notice there's the vertical. Give me a little bit of right rudder now. Pick that runway up and underneath. You see it down there? Affirmative. Good, go right over that runway again. Ease the pole now, a little bit of left rudder. A little more left rudder. Nose down a little bit more. There you go, how you feeling, all right? I feel good. Let's go back up, we'll do that half Cuban ease right back over that runway. Whenever you're ready, Brad, just a nice, good pull right back up and over the top. Beautiful. Makes this ballet or what?
Fords and I are both skydivers, and we'd been jumping all day at Zephyr Hills, and kind of towards the late afternoon, almost the last jump, I think it was the last jump, we each walked out to the boarding area ready to meet our group and go skydive. And he starts the conversation, well, what do you do when you're not jumping out of airplanes? Oh, I fly for Delta. Oh yeah, what'd you do before that? Air Force. What'd you fly in the Air Force? A-10s. Did you know Sticky? I said, yeah, Sticky, now we're in the same squadron for 3 years. So then the whole conversation, and then like 5 minutes later I said, okay, I'm gonna go fly a Mustang. And then about 10 seconds later I said, well, I'm not gonna do it by myself, I'm gonna take my best buddy with me. So
that's true. Well, you know, the ability to go out there and like do a formation loop roll, and I mean just awesome. Brad did awesome. He just smooth as glass. Much more tolerant to G, much more tolerance to maneuvering, and so I'm not really going to demonstrate much. I'll just talk you through a whole lot of different things, and all the way back in for the break. If we're in real close formation, I'll be right back in there. You already started, so
okay,
go
and
for it.
we're going to lead out because I want Mo to get the rejoin.
Say the A10 Mo, as the airplane accelerates, you get more force. If you slow the airplane, forces aren't as much. P factor wants to take it left. Now it's going to take right rudder.
We're not going to go down on the deck, and we're not going to, but it's really.
We're not going to shoot the guns.
So, do we use our gun number or your gun number when we check in?
At about 100 degrees centigrade. There's actually another door on the belly right behind the oil cooler. But point is, all those are below the floor, and all that heat percolates up through the cockpit. This thing is hot.
Shoulder harness.
You're getting video or?
Video.
Okay. Did he give you any stuff? Stuff? Out of his pockets?
Nope.
I know. Do they come back by here?
Just hold what you got and enjoy the ride. Beautiful. There's our north back range right over us. Okay, ailerons coming out, nose coming back up. How's that for ballet? Ballet. You want to do one more to the right? Affirmative. Bring your nose way up into the vertical, Brad. Just straight up. Don't even go right yet. Just straight up. Or pull. Go ahead. Pull it like you mean it. Pull it. Pull it. Now you can start in right aileron. Beautiful. Ah, that's nice. That's a nice. I'm weightless. Get a little space flight in here. That is terrific. All right, back wings level. I found your calling in life here.
Totally comfortable the whole time.
Hey, I don't know why. Those guys out there?
Huh?
I was going to say, I don't know why with those guys out there.
Just looking at
Boards and I were talking in the airplane. How many people in the world today are flying Formation Mustang flights? I mean, I think it's like a total of 4 people in the whole world that are doing this.
Yeah, probably.
That's my guess.
Yeah, my guess is how many people get to do it again today?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
now I can only think of 2 people.
Yeah. Now it narrows, cuts in half. But you did mention that we were doing okay. Like maybe we're cleared solo if we do some emergency
good to go.
procedures.
I'm good to go.
No, I need another 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, a little more. One more trip around the pattern. Huh? Okay. Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever been in initial.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought you did great, man.
After clearing all those guys for all those years, great for the initial.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
finally,
Finally got to see
Late
one.
break. You know,
Yeah,
break
that
out.
was what a hoot. You guys,
Thanks a million.
Oh, you kidding?
What a blast.
This
It
is,
was, well, I could feel it on the wing. You know, I'm out there hanging out on the wing, and it took me a little while to kind of settle in and get the visual references that I wanted and get a feeling for the power. I'll say, you know, with a jet, you can just slam around, bam, bam, bam. With a prop, you got to be a little careful because you're swinging the rudder
Well,
around.
you know,
and all that.
and unlike the A-10 where you get it going,
very much.
this airplane just keeps right on going instead
Yeah.
of speed brakes and boards, and the airplane turns every which way and goes, whoa!
Yes.
And
That was magic the way you could.
send him to the gym where he Exactly.
Hey, I didn't know how far to push it.
Yeah.
Well, I got to.
Yeah, I finally
I got
him
to
right.
where.
Thanks,
Okay,
Greg.
he said push it. I'm pushing it.
That's why I said you're not going to break anything.
Yeah. Oh man. Because
that
you
that
got
was
your
terrific.
buddies, your brothers down there to fix it if we break it. So.
Yeah, we break them, they fix them.
Well, what a magnificent effort on their part to get these
Oh, yeah.
airplanes so, I mean, really magnificent. And I mean, when you look at that floor in there, I go, goodness gracious, who polishes the floor?
Well, you know,
It's
it's
beautiful.
the team that
Everything
makes
is
the
there.
whole thing work.
Yeah, but
you
it's-
know, we get a lot of the fun stuff, but it's all the way from the crew chief to
Yeah.
the guys. They built both these airplanes up, and
Yeah.
I had no anticipation or anything. I was just wide open to the experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like Mary was asking you, were you nervous or anything? I said, no, not for a minute.
So when you're going through the drills of slow flight and stalls and all that, it's just like almost every other airplane you've
It's
flown.
actually better.
Yeah.
That little lightning thing that I'm flying right now, when it goes to a stall,
Boom.
it goes nose down. This thing just shudders a little bit, and then.
Yeah.
But
But it gives
got
you
so
plenty
much-
of warning. It gives you plenty of warning and
But you got so much power.
yeah,
too.
power and responsiveness. When you drop the nose, boom, it's flying again. And
It was just like in the training film that we watched. You know, the stall did the same thing.
yeah, yeah.
So-
Okay, Bob, I'm taking it up to 38,000 feet. Yeah, I was just step by step going through the whole the aerobatics when we were solo, the formation aerobatics were so much fun, the slow flight stalls configuration to prepare to come back in the pattern, and pattern was just as easy as it could be.
But how was it for you because of all the formation flying and weren't you just getting right back into the slot?
It took me a little while to get, I'll say, calibrated. When I came in, I stopped probably about 2 ship widths out, just to kind of settle in a little bit, get used to the throttle response and all that. And then as we started bringing it in closer and closer, it felt so good that, thank you. Yeah, I mean, Brad, I thought you did a great job as flight lead too. Because you were nice and predictable. And once I got settled in, there's a little bit of convective turbulence, but that's there every day.
Yeah, we kind of cut through a little bit of cloud coming in, but man, it was like a furnace underneath.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was going to say turn the heater off.
The radiator's working.
Yeah, exactly.
What a great experience.
Whiskey Mike,
Unbelievable.
what fun, huh?
Unbelievable.
Makes them get a lot of sun. So cool.
All right, he wants something.
I'm really, really impressed with these guys. They got all the staff, not only photographer, videographer. I mean, what was
We'll take care of it. It's no problem.
you'll bring the mission to a logical conclusion?
We'll terminate all the way. I got a designated driver, and
You know, those are hostess.
There's a
All the
folder
way.
that you can put that in, so.
I know what I'm gonna give my brother.
Goes down, you were laughing and giggling at me in the brief, and finally you're going like, you're not kidding.
I started to use the vertical velocity indicator to get correlated with it.
Yeah, well, it just takes a while to get the sight picture, and then you were there. After that point, rock solid, so. Let's see here. Looking for Germans, that's where we are.
looking for troop trains.
Okay, so we're looking at that vertical offset for a minute. Airplane accelerating, left rudder. Airplane decelerating, right rudder. And not really difficult unless you're an A10 guy, and then it gets to be a little bit more challenging. But okay,
That's not
loosen
what
it up.
the P factor is in an A10, is it? That's like I gotta get down.
You want to hear that the A10 isn't listed as a multi-engine airplane?
It
You
is
aware of
not.
that?
The blue line, engine out thing because it's a centerline thrust? It's,
It's, you know, it's a multi-engine airplane limited to single line thrust. I only know that because I've rated a couple guys in the A-10, the OV-10 Bronco, and I had to give them a multi-engine rating, so.
Now, the Bronco is a little bit different with those turboprops.
Oh, yeah, it's total
Well,
multi-engine
you
airplane.
flew the F-22, you said?
No, I flew formation with the F-22 a lot,
Okay.
with Heritage Flight Air Force program.
Okay.
But- Okay, so we went and looked at a little bit of stall stuff here. Okay, so nose back up again. So just a little left wing drop. As soon as you lower that angle of attack, the airplane's flying again.